Okay. 7 o'clock. Give it a few minutes maybe. See if more people jump on. Let's see. Hey, taxiing. Good evening, how's it going? Pretty excited for tonight. Not as exciting as last time. But we finished a mini last time, so it's hard to top that in a miniature design studio. I don't know if I've seen that username before. You must be new. Well, welcome. Welcome indeed. If you haven't seen this before, I just sort of mess around on Blender and design miniatures and talk about what I'm doing. Pretty relaxed time. Just have me on in the background. That's it. Give me a follow if you like what I do. Alright, well, let's get started. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen this before, but this is actually a new file. I cleaned it up because there were so many objects, way more objects than I was using, very old objects. So I cleaned it up. I made an entirely new Blender file, brought only what I needed into it. Should be good to go. Here's what we've been designing so far. That's what we finished up last time. Yeah, nice little. And I have 3D printed this as well. Turned out pretty well. Painted one even. If you haven't been able to see, what it has been up to this point, these are all on YouTube as well. The channel is ROUS Miniatures, so you can check it out. We're not doing this today. We're gonna put this away. We're gonna pull up the elf base. Okay, let's hide the skeleton. So this is what I'm gonna make probably around 5 different poses of more or less the same miniature. I'll make them a little different, but today I think that I'm going to turn this. I'm going to try to make. Oh, hang on. Something's up with the. You're not seeing I'm seeing for some reason. Oh dear, hang on 1 second. Huh. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Let's try... yeah, let's just go with this. I'll show you my whole screen. I just gotta be careful not to put anything on there I don't want you to see. Not that there's anything on my computer I don't want you to see. Alright, but what we're doing today, we're gonna take this and we're gonna, since I'm gonna make a full squad of these, probably around 5 of them, I'm gonna turn this into a male. We're gonna have a male sculpt as well. So let's start off by just duplicating this entire collection. And that should duplicate everything, all the items within it too, so. It does appear to have done so, okay. Let's hide that. And we'll just call this elf base male. And I'm not gonna bother changing all of those titles. That's just not worth my time. But is it? No, it's not. If I do, I'll do it off screen so you don't have to watch me do that. That's boring. Okay. So, okay, we gotta change this into a male. So, what are the prime differences physiologically here? The hips are too wide, the waist is too narrow, there's obviously a chest, the butt's probably a little too pronounced on the back, the shoulders probably need to be wider and just broader in general, and there will be a lot of differences with the face as well. Subtle, but there's a lot of them. I'm gonna do that last, I think, because that's probably gonna be the hardest part. So right away, I'm thinking, see, this elf had, it was more like a cutoff here. She has tummy showing here. I'm not sure if our male elf will. So I think right away, the easiest thing for me to do is just to get rid of this. So let's get rid of that. And then let's take the shirt, which also doubles as the chest. And let's bring that down. And actually, hang on. That's not how I want to do this. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, let's bring it down. Let's give that another thing. And let's scale in everything but the Z. And we'll bring it back a little. Bring it back a little more. Maybe about there-ish. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and hide these, because that's not really helping us right now. Okay, that's a good start. Let's deal with the chest here. We're definitely going to need to bring this let's just scale that whole thing in. Not everything, let's just do the front to bring the chest in. Bring it back in the Y. Like so. Let's bring this out. Let's bring this up. In fact, let's do that and bring this. This is just pushing and pulling to try and get things to look right. And let's pull both those out a bit, not too far. In fact, I think I might have gone a little overboard with this. All right, we're already looking way better. What happens if I... kind of thinking that I'm going to scale everything like this, maybe even the bottom too. All of this I'm gonna scale just out, except in the z-axis up and down. So I'll hit scale shift Z. No, everything. Maybe I shouldn't do the X either. Maybe, what can we do? You know what, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm looking at the shoulders already when I haven't finished the chest, so let's bring in these points like so. Let's bring these down like so, out a little bit, just pushing and prodding and pulling to get it to look right. Let's grab these points, push them out a little bit. There we go. That helped a lot because the lines, they curved in like that, and we didn't want that. So that, I think that helped a lot. Let's bring this out just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're looking pretty good. Yeah. I think the back, these lines, I think they need to be brought in a little bit. Like so. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's grab these, and we're going to move them. Maybe rotate them a little bit. No, not like that. Pushing and prodding, pushing and prodding. What have we got? I think I do need to scale just the chest in general to get this to start looking how I want it to. So I'm gonna grab all of this. Oh, this too. Thank you. Oh, still missed some. Come here. Yeah, we're gonna scale in everything but the Z. Maybe not so close to. Maybe we won't take these. Oops. Maybe we won't take those. Scale in everything but the Z. Okay. And then grab these. And we'll scale that in a little bit. We're still not looking quite as broad as I would like him to look, so let's grab the shoulders. Let's just move those up a little bit. In fact, let's grab these points too. Bring them, maybe scale them, and then bring them up. Okay. I think that worked pretty well. Yeah, that looked pretty good. Okay. Alright, let's let's bring these out a bit. Let's just scale that in the X to widen the torso a little bit. Then let's grab all of this. These two and all of that. That's just the whole back. Let's see what it looks like if we scale in the Y. No, don't like that. What if I bring this back? No. No. What else? This is looking pretty good already. The nice thing is that it's an elf, right? They all kind of are slender and more female anyways. They're a bit more feminine, so that's okay. But we are looking good. Just wonder if there's... Yeah, that looks good. Just made it a little bigger, but I am gonna have to bring in, yet again, I'm gonna have to bring in the waist. Let's just scooch it back and then scale it just a tiny bit in. And then scooch it just like that. Okay. That's looking pretty good. We're already looking way more masculine. I wonder if I should bring the shoulders up even more. What does it look like if I do that? Ooh, muscle man. No. No, I don't like that. Alright, the forearms can stay as they are. I think this is pretty good. Maybe I bring in the chest just a little bit more. And then these I bring up. Yeah, okay. How about bring these out a little bit? Maybe not. Can I? I think let's grab these here, because the back just arches a little more than I want it to. Okay. Okay, that might have worked. That might have done what I wanted it to. Okay. Yeah, it did. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's looking like a male elf now. We need to change around the face a little bit, but I think the body is good. I'm not really gonna mess with the legs. That's fine, or the forearms. But the face, I do want to change a little bit. So let's see. So probably want to do something with the jaw. She already has a pretty strong jawline, actually. Very angular, but that helps with just miniatures design in general when you have really pronounced features like that. Plus it's an elf, so they have angular features. But let's try to bring it out a little more and see where that gets us. Okay, so we get chubby face. Let's pop a save quick. Maybe bring these ones out just to make the jaw maybe a little more square. did it, I think. And then bring this up a little. Nope, nope, not like that. Scale in the Z? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just make it a little more, the jaw a little more angular. Okay. Now let's maybe bring in the cheekbones a tiny bit. No, I didn't like that. Let's bring that back out. Oh. Of course, when you go backwards, it doesn't like that. Okay. Now let's try bringing maybe these 2 points out in the X. Good. Now the eyes. The eyes. Let's see. It's not really angry. Ah, surprised. Confused. Confused the other way. Eyebrows are fun. Let's see. So you want a stronger brow. So let's bring it down a little and out. And then scale in the X. Okay, these, let's bring those up. No. Scale in the X a little because it was just looking a little too weird. Okay, that helped. Okay. Yeah, that is looking a lot better. That is looking like a guy. Now I'm wondering if I need to make the neck a little bigger. So let's grab all of this. And let's just... Oh, oops. Oh, hang on. No, that's not how I want to do this. Let's get rid of those. And then grab these faces. We're going to scale Shift C. Yep, that was a good change. We'll leave that on. Yeah, we'll leave that on. The little necklace. Throat mic, whatever you want to call it. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I am gonna try one more thing with the cheeks. Kind of makes him look pouty. Yeah, that just makes him look like a baby. So we're not gonna do that. Okay, I think maybe we're good. Maybe bring the lips in a little bit. They are poking out quite a ways. Let's grab all the lips actually. And maybe scale in the Y to flatten them out. Yeah, I think that did what I wanted it to. Then bring it back in the Y, rotate it a little bit, I think. Yeah, okay. I think that did what I wanted it to. Hey, Storm Games 1, how's it going? So today for those of you who just joined us, here's what I started with. And this is my female cyber elf. I can show you the final product from the last video. Whoop! Oh yeah. That's what we ended with. Pretty cool. And we are taking the female model and making a male one. And we're pretty much done with that, actually. This is looking really good. It doesn't have to be like a big strong man because it's an elf, right? They're kind of feminine anyways. So we're going to, I think this is good for the base. Now we need to work on something a little more difficult, and that is the the vest and the armor. Because these were, I'm not sure how easy these are going to be to modify. I might have to make new ones, which I really, that could be a little more complex. I can do it for sure, but it's definitely going to be harder to make it look like it's the same vest, just on a different body. So right away, let's just scale it in everything but the Z. And then scale it in the Z a little bit for sure. And then maybe bring it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. And we need to fix that up. So let's grab all of this and just move it back. Just a little bit to get it to fit on our elf. Let's bring it back a little more. Like that. Okay. Yeah, this cavernous gap here that we're gonna have to work with. In fact, let's try to tackle that right now. So I can do this, which is nice. In fact, I wonder if, oh no, that's not gonna work. But I could grab this one, and I could probably scale in the Y and then bring it back. No, it didn't really do what I wanted it to. Let's make a save quick. So let's just try bringing it back. Yeah, that already worked way better. Man, that worked really well. That worked way better than I thought it would. I thought I'd be pushing and prodding this thing for a long time. Let's bring this out a little bit, and let's scale it out a little bit. And then grab these, just move it back. Yeah, that's looking good. Let's grab these though, and just move it back a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's make sure all of the... Okay, that's a problem. Right there, we gotta fix that. So let's grab... I think I know how to fix this, because I was messing with the shoulders to make them broader. And that messed with... Let's grab all of this jazz. This is a little more difficult than the waist, or than the chest. It's just a little trickier, and there's more going on with the architecture here. Let's grab... Let's look at it from this side. See what happens when I grab this. That. Now, what I'm doing here is I want to make sure that everything I do to one side, I do to the other. When I made this, I had a mirror function that was doing that for me. But now I don't have that. So I have to be really careful to make sure I get exactly what I want on both sides. So I'm just trying to grab the straps and move them a little bit. And I think I have them. Because right now we got this funny thing going on here that I need to fix. So let's see what happens if I just and bring them up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Perfect. Let's save that because I think that went pretty well. Okay, let's bring these in a little bit. Actually, no, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm surprised how easy that was to modify. Okay. Alright. But now, the even harder thing to modify. The armor. Oh, this is... Yeah. So if I bring it out here... Let's pop a save quick. So this... I'm wondering... Okay, this I do have a mirror modifier on. Good job. I'm very glad about that. So it still needs to... It still needs to bend a little bit. It's just like less. So let's try... What happens if I grab all of this? Ooh, wow, nailed it. Oh wait, no I didn't. Oh, dang it, and then I messed it up. Okay, let's try that again. Grab all of this plus those. And I did miss this. And that and that. Uh-huh. Okay. And rotate it like that. Bring it up. Okay. Let's grab the whole thing. See how it fits. Not great. Not terrible. 3.6 Rontgen. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, it's still not perfect, so let's just bring it out. I wonder if proportional editing will help me here. No, it won't, because right now it just has me editing the whole dang thing. Okay, I'll turn that off. I'm wondering if I should include this line of things here. Because it kind of starts to bend awkwardly if I don't. You know what? I didn't start by scaling this a bit. I probably should. Oh, it's scaling from her lip. That's odd, but probably fine. Okay, let's bring it in a little bit. We'll need to rotate it and pull it. Rotate it and pull it. I'm not gonna worry too much about that little divot right there. I can try to fix that later. Okay. Yeah, as I predicted, this is quite a bit trickier. But we'll get there. We'll get there. What if I just... Let me bring up my finished elf here. How did it connect? Okay, so those two nubs at the top. Attached to the shoulders. Okay. Alright. So let's scale it out a little. Let's bring it in. Let's rotate the whole shebang. Okay. That's looking pretty good, I think. Not perfect, but pretty good. Ooh, well, now it looks too big for sure. Okay, that looks a little more reasonable. Well, I do think it needs to come out a little bit. Like that. Okay, I think I can live with that. But now I gotta get it to properly go around his chest. So let's... Frame. Oof, this is gonna be a mess. Okay, so it was all of that. Maybe I can. Ooh. Doesn't really get me what I want. It's hard because once you start modifying things in this way, it just gets harder. But if I can get it to work, it's gonna save me a boatload of time as opposed to attempting to remake this from scratch, which is just not gonna be easy. But man, is it tricky. Man, is it tricky. It's almost as though... I've definitely lost my way at some point here, because I got this weird divot going on with this. It's almost like it got rotated somehow. Yep, this armor piece is tricky, for sure. Can I... Maybe... Yeah, this is tricky, but it just goes to show that no one ever really fully knows what they're doing. They're just trying stuff until it works. It's just life, I guess. Nobody actually knows what they're doing. So I'm just gonna toss it in like that. And then I'm gonna fix it. Because, I mean, it's on his chest. And it's pretty close to what it's supposed to be. It's just a little funky. So let's do our best here. It's certainly closer than if I tried to remake the whole thing. Let's pull that out. And we'll rotate it on the X a little bit just to smooth that. Already looking better. Look at that. Okay, let's grab this. And what happens if I actually what if I do this? No, that I don't like that. Well, let's grab this. Did I grab it? Yes, I did. And let's just bring it out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And then let's grab all of this. Yep, you too. And let's just bring it back. Rotate it on the X. Bring it there. Rotate it on the Y. Okay, that's not so far away from what I was looking for. Let's give it another go. Oops. Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. I did it again. Okay. And shift click. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's... Let's bring it back in the Y. Rotate it on the Z. Bring it back in the Y. Rotate it. Okay, that's not terrible. Wow. Not terrible. The standard by which everyone operates. Let's bring that out a bit. Rotate it on the X. Okay. So the other part about this is that it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to print well. Because when I print it, I'll lose some of the weirdness of it. So as long as I can get it close, should be fine. Can I scoot you without messing you up? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the save quick. And we'll GX1. And then we'll bring the female version in here. So there they are, right next to each other. And I think that looks pretty good. You can definitely tell they're different. The armor looks more or less the same. Yeah. Yep, I'm happy with that. It doesn't need to be, you know, phenomenally different. You just need to kind of do your best and hopefully it looks alright. I think it does. The armor didn't go perfectly. That's okay. Okay, that's... Whoa, what am I doing? Whoa. There we go. Alright, let's put the female model away. Put you back where you came from. Okay. So, let's make sure that I didn't break the skeleton. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's rotate the whole model. It's looking good. Yeah. Now let's make sure the chest rotates properly. It's a little bit funky. Okay, I know why it's a little bit funky. It's a little bit funky because we deleted what used to be the tummy in exchange for the whole shirt. And then we extended the shirt down. But the painting, the weights on the bones, I didn't change that. So that means if, let's select this bone. And then we'll go into object mode. Grab this. Weight paint. We can shift click. Not shift click. Control click? Control Z. Okay. I don't remember how to select separate bones now. But I know I can. Oh, something weird's going on. Why is that red up there? Let's see if anything's broken. Alright, I think the easiest way to fix this is to make a new object to replace the waist. So, because the waist in the female version, let's move this over again. Oh, still need you, sorry buddy. That's its own piece. And I bet if I go into weight paint, well, what bone? It would be attached to probably this bone? Probably. Maybe a little of both. So let's do that. So let's hide that one. Put you back where you came from, or so help me. Okay, now it comes to the weight painting, which is always always just a pain. Okay. So I select the skeleton, shift click that, go into weight paint. Then I can see what bones it's connected to. So it looks like it's mostly attached to that. Maybe I don't need a different object. Let's pop a save quick and let's start messing with it. So let's start off by pulling up my tools, going into wireframe, and right now we're on this bone. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a lot of this blue and cut the weight a little bit. Oh, I don't like that version. I like, oh geez, how do I get that stroke? Line, I like line. Yeah, there we go, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that looks good. And then let's pop out. Select this bone. Back into weight paint. Okay. Okay, see how, yep, it needs to be a little red on here. Because this bone needs to hold it in place a little bit. It can't be going wherever it wants. So let's do that. And that. And, I mean, let's just see what that did. Okay. Much better. Oh yeah, there we go. I can't go all the way. So I think maybe a little more red. Let's just scooch that red line up a little bit. ever so slightly. But a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Oh, too much. Maybe that's okay. Come on. So I think the issue here is that there's just not that many polygons on the back. I bet if I did this, I bet if I loop cut it there, it would paint a little better. I mean, I know it would, but we're not gonna do that. I think the dog just tried to come in or something. Okay. Let's see what that did for us. So if I bend too far to one way, it starts to do that weird thing. So I think I do want to break this up. So let's go ahead and do it. And we will pop in weight paint mode and see if that did what I wanted it to. It did. Fantastic. There we go. Oh. Missing some red on there. And there. Interesting. And there. So we were missing a few spots too. That's okay. We caught him. And it wasn't breaking anything anyways. And this side, just a little bit there. A little bit there. Okay. And pop into object. Or no, not object, sorry. I can stay in weight paint, I just need to be in solid mode. Okay, so we rotate here, looking good. And then rotate here. We're still doing a little funny jig. So let's get rid of some of, oops. Just to 0, and let's get rid of some of the weight here. So that instead of making it hold onto this bone more, this bone pulls less. It's still getting, oh. There's a problem. That could be causing it. I accidentally had some weight way at the bottom, which was pulling it up from just the bottom. Okay. Okay, now let's try it. Still getting a little bit, but less. And I'd have to put it into a pretty extreme, oh, there's a little bit I missed. I'd have to put it into a pretty extreme pose for that to matter. So I think we're probably okay. We're probably okay with that, especially because the print will round it out a little bit. I'm surprised it pulls him so much. You know what? I'm not okay with it. We gotta fix this, because that pose in particular, if I can't lean him forward, that is a bit of an issue. surprised it bends him so much. On a part that's blue. I think maybe I do need to separate it into a different part. We're gonna pop a save quick. And we're gonna do that. So let's grab all this. Well, let's grab this, all of that. And we're going to separate by selection. There we go. Now, let's grab this. Make sure that bone's selected. Go into here and weight paint. And we're going to coat this in blue. Just, you don't move this. You don't get to move this piece. So sorry. You don't get to do it. Not today. Okay, and then it still moves that piece. Fascinating. How are you moving that piece? What a puzzle. Maybe if I go into weight paint here. Oh, this bone doesn't have it weighted at all. Let's just coat this in red. Oh yeah. Just worst sunburn ever. Okay. Yeah, it does exactly what I would have thought. Let's pop into pose mode here. Oh, no I can't. Now let's pop into pose mode. Oh, now it pulls it even more for some reason. Okay. What does this one do? Rotates it how it should. This one pulls it out of place entirely. Interesting. Let's make sure that one's selected. Going to weight paint. How did that happen? I thought I painted you. I painted that entire thing blue for that bone. Did I? Maybe I selected the wrong bone, or heck if I know. All right, it's still moving that though. Hey, Devicak. Not a new model. It is a new old model. It's just we spent this session turning the elf from a female base to a male base. So that's what I did most of today, and now I'm struggling to get the tummy to rotate correctly. But yeah, so now we have a male elf as well. And that was the focus of today. And now everyone gets to watch me struggle. Isn't that fun? Okay, where'd my skeleton go? Thank you. It is cool beans. The modification from male to female went way better than I thought it would. I thought I was gonna struggle a lot more. I always struggle with the weight painting and the bones and the movement. So that's nothing new. And it's not the worst thing ever. I just wish it would work better. Like, that's probably okay. But it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me so much. One thing that is about it though is that if he is leaning that far, I'll probably move this bone as well. You know, so like rotate -5. Rotate -5. I don't know if I'll make a model leaning much farther than that, you know. And if I do, I'll definitely rotate the waist to match. Airplane coming in for a landing. So maybe we're okay. Yeah, we're probably okay. I'm probably futzing about for no real reason. Just wasted effort. He's also got quite a butt though. Look at that. What a booty. But that's okay. He works out too. He's got them glutes. Okay, I think we're pretty much good here, and it's 8 p.m. So look at that. So I think I'll call it an episode here. Pop a save, as always. So thanks for tuning in. If you like what I do, throw me a follow. If you want to see some of the past episodes, they're all on YouTube as well. ROUS Miniatures is the channel. If you want to support me in other ways, I do have a campaign up on My Mini Factory. I actually made the front page for my Ratman miniature designs. So you can support the project there, and just keep tuning in. Keep talking. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. I'll be doing this on Wednesday, 7 p.m. as well.